position. Car number 16X from Longview, it's Jeff Harris. Outside of Jeff Harris tonight, welcome back to Modified Racing. Car number 161 from Tyler, it's Jerry Jackson. Jerry Jackson at 161. Inside of 3, it'll be the 48R. The Kasiski Racing Products 30 Deeds Motorsports 48 of Taylor Ratliff. The Bedford Bullet. And outside of the 53H, DJ Hilpenstil. And Todd Holton, the 14H from Idabel, Oklahoma. 6 cars, 8 laps of distance. Your flagman tonight, the judge, your executioner, is Kyle Gooden with the green flag in hand. We go green here at Lone Star tonight. With a $1,300 on the line for the open wheel modifies tonight here in Kilgore. For the love of Alex stock testing and driving benefit event, held in memory of Alex Taylor. And they go door to door for second, the leading off at turn number 1. They got that outside preferred line and got the jump on the field. It's Winnigan, Chris Hennigan. I tell you, it may be an uphill battle for the rest of the competitors who have checked in to do battle here at the Lonestar Speedway tonight when you find Hennigan sitting on the front row of heat race number 1 and he checks out by half a straightaway on the opening circuit and a half. Hennigan, not an easy competitor to dethrone at any racetrack around the region, as he already has wins at Arklatex, Boot Hill, and right here at Lone Star of the 2016 season. And you got trouble in 1 and 2, Todd Holtz around. It's typically done quite a few times in both the limited mods, the factories, and the modifieds by various drivers throughout the season. Always like to tally that up. And it'll be Winnigan Hennigan smashing back on the lap pedal off of 4. Here we go. Hennigan leads them down back into 1 and 2 here in Kilgore. Jeff Harris rides second. The Bedford Bullet, Taylor Ratliff, and that Kasiski Racing chassis number 48, the Dirty Deeds Motorsports entry, rides up to 3rd now. Ratliff started 7th, he's up to 3rd. We lost a few cars in this one, goes to his advantage. But hey, you'll get them any way you can get them here. The first of 3 open wheel modified heat races tonight here at Lone Star. As we head off into turns 3 and 4 with your leader, Winnigan, Chris Hennigan out of Marshall, Texas, and the D&G Drilling Consultants, Panel Trust, CNC Oilfield, Spots Race Engine Powered Mars Race Car. Hennigan switching over from a GRT racing chassis. The Harrison Racing Team out of Arkansas over to this Mars race car. Jimmy and Chris Mars built these chassis out of Menominee, Wisconsin. 2-time national champion of the USMTS Series, the Rocket Rodney Sanders. Been dominating the Mars race car. The further Kate Dillon in a Mars race car now. A lot of the top modified racers in the country, as that's the hot commodity, as Todd Holt brings out the caution. Some very good shoes have checked in to do battle here. It's Sam and Lisa Haferty's Lone Star Speedway this afternoon for the Love of Alex Stop Texting and Driving event. The judge, jury, and executioner this evening has the flag in hand, Kyle Gooden at Mineola, Texas. Winnigan Hennigan on the lap pedal, we're back in the wood. Good restart by Jeff Harris. Nice restart by Jeff Harris of the 16X. He'll try to pull to the back of the 16. A pair of 16s, 1 and 2, and the 48 in 3rd with Taylor Ratliff. Todd Holt going to try to rebound and get inside of that top 4. All the 2 down the back straightaway, coming down to the final few circuits here. Hennigan has been in command every single lap of this race, and he'll get a faithful white flag this time by. Final time through 1 and 2. He'll hammer to the outside, drift low off the corner of the exit of 2, and down the back chute for the final time in the turn number 3. Looking for career win 211 tonight from Marshall, Texas. He'll be your pole sitter tonight. Winnigan Chris Hennigan gets it done. In second, or Marshall, Texas, rather. And the cam chassis, it's Wes Armstrong in the red number 5. So that's the Just Say Yes Dustin Duncan car, it looks like. I may be wrong. I'll have to see when it gets around to the front straightaway. Thought that was that 2-seater car. We go green, and he race number 2 presented by Dave Motorsports. Mods. That is the Just Say Yes TV car. They're 3 wide for 3rd, off of 2 down the back straightaway. The Jet Brett Fraser in the middle of that battle. Minguez on the outside. The 5 of Armstrong's trying to capitalize here. Door to door for the race lead through 3 and 4. A pair of IRPs racing, chasing to the 8 of Max Eddy. Max Eddy Thomas has been on a tear here as of late. As we're green down the back straightaway, your outside pole sitter is faded to the tail on 84. Chad Minguez with through 3 and 4, drifting high, wide, and handsome. Max Eddy Thomas with the lead at 8. Justin Ingles, brother has driven that number 8 car to victories here at Lonestar over the years. As we're down the back straightaway in the turn number 3, hot and heavy. Max Eddy has the command. Jason Ingles has the crosshairs down to the back. Jake Litt at that number 8, trying to really do it. Ingles has always been so good here at Kilgore. And Max Eddy coming in, trying to throw his hat into the ring. Just another new racer, kind of cutting it up with these guys like Chris Hennigan, who's won heat race number 1. The style competition of modified rinks here in the Arco-Tex area is top-notch. Max Eddy Thomas making the top 25 in the RacerDirt.com power rankings. And I tell you what, Jason Ingles is really catching him right now. Ingles has got his crosshairs down to the back of the 8, and he's catching him. He's a little bit better right to the center of the corner there through 3 and 4. Down the front boulevard, Max Eddy just had a really good dive off in the 1 and 2. Max Eddy, so much better in 1 and 2. Ingles better in 3 and 4. You can see that drive off of 2 right there, the Max Eddy guy. We'll see what happens here in 3 and 4. Ingles, as you can see, drives it in deeper. His car's able to hold steady and plant. And the 8 of Max Eddy just a little too high, wide, yes, and 2 laps to go. 2 to go, this time by at the flag stand. Already off the exit of turn number 2 down the back straightaway is Quinlan, Texas racer, driving the IRB chassis. Randy Copeland, Motorsports number 8 of Max Eddy Thomas. Looking for his 6th win of the 2016 season already tonight with the white flag in his face. He heads off to the 1 for the final time. Looking to sit on the outside pole alongside Winnigan, Chris Hennigan. 8 times 2 is car 16 will be on the pole. Car 8 trying to sit on the outside. Eagle tries to deep in that turn number 3. Trying to get to the last ditch. Everybody will come up short by 3 for Carlin Sure winner. Max Eddy Thomas in 8. Racing Jason Ingles second as well. He's in an IRB race car chassis. Outside, driving the Jacksonville Nick Service number 75. He scored a victory here last season. Also got a win at the Boot Hill Speedway, making his return from dirt track racing after an 8-year hiatus. K-Daddy Cal Taylor in 75 from Longview. Robert Taylor out of Frankston, Texas, racing in memory of his daughter tonight. Alex in car number 13. Keep your eyes on the Frankston, Texas. Robert Taylor. Great to see the 777 of Lane John back cutting his teeth here at Lonestar. You can throw a blanket over the whole field at a 1 and 2, off and 2 down the back straight over there, 3 wide for the race lead. How bad do you want it? Donnie McBride Jr. wants it in a bad way through 3 and 4. Kelly Lockie from the tail trying to pick up a few off here on the opening lap. He gets 2 for the price of 1 through 3 and 4. Down the front boulevard, the 14 gets in front of the 13 to Taylor. Kelly Lockie has a fast GRT race car tonight. That GRT Racing Chassis P&W sells. Jeff Bates Performance, number 14, trying to work from the tail to the front tonight. He'll go to the inside of the 75 mid-pack. Leading lap number 1. It says Bradley Randolph on the lineup. Could be Larry Fears, I'll double check. Good door-to-door battle there for 4th. Here comes Lockie to the inside for 4th down the back straightaway. Kelly Lockie trying to wrestle that spot away, and here comes Dynamite Bright for the race lead off of 4. Can't mount it up into a charge just yet. Back down the front boulevard we go into 1 and 2. This race much closer than the first 2. A little bit of a bobble may open up the door for the 18 of the Palestine Texan, Dynamite Bright Jr. to shoot by for the race lead. He'll sit inside of row number 2 if he can hold on and win this one. 2, 3, and 4. Door for the top spot off of 4. Dynamite Bright Jr. giving the 11 of Randolph hell for it. As he drifts a little high wide there off of 2. McBride goes to the inside, but that outside line. And motoring down the back shoots the 11 of Randolph with the clear advantage. The 18 drives it in deep into turn number 3. Trying to go door-to-door, but the 11 just has to drop off the exit. McBride Jr. knows his way around the Lonestar Speedway maybe better than any other racetrack around. He's won at other racetracks around the region, but he has just been so good here in Kilgore. And now on an Oklahoma modified for 2.5 full years. Look at that first victory. As he holds out the 14 season late order Texan Zach McMillan. Kelly Lockie came from dead last up the 4th. It was a great battle with him in the 75. And his time by, it'll be the white flag out for the 11 of Bradley Randolph. Randolph leads him off the 2 and down the back straightaway. Hey, is that Larry Fears or Bradley Randolph? I knew that was Larry Fears. Final ditch effort for the 18, and he'll come up short. Your winner goes to Larry Fears. Sorry for not getting you that lineup, folks. I will get that to you. Apologize about that. Kaylee Easernack on the pole. The young lady in that product part was Danny. IRP chassis number 1, and they split her into 1 and 2. Look out, Kaylee. Oh. Trying to get out of there unscathed. Terry Roach in the 4 car. Getting past there through 3 and 4. Off of turn number 4. It looks like it is. That's Dean Abbott. Second battle tonight. 17 car. Leads them off a two down the back straightaway. Here comes the number 33X. Is that Alex Williams? Whoa, a slight job on Terry Roach there for second. What a move. Go. Chad Jones out of Bells, Texas. Chad Jones out of Bells, Texas, throwing a awfully sick slide job last time. 5 through 3 and 4 on the floor. Terry Roach there for the second spot. Does he have enough to reel in your leader, though? He's got a 5-car length advantage. Up Dean Abbey. Dean Abbey, a kind of Las Vegas Motor Speedway, Las Vegas, or Golden the Desert winner. I believe that was back in 2012. They're 3 and 4 off of turn number 4. He's looking to stretch that advantage out now on the front boulevard here at Lonestar. He races the top 3 transfer to the A main tonight. 3 and 4 separated by a healthy margin. Is Dean Abbey out of the flag stand with 4 of the first 4 laps to go. The third in this one. Daryl Mosley getting a big win here at his home racetrack to close out the 2015 campaign. And this time it'll be 2 laps to go for Abbey at the flag stand at 17A. Dean Abbey from 4th to 1st in this one. Not a driver you get to see race a whole lot here in East Texas, and he's a shoe indeed. And it's good to see him here at the Lonestar Speedway tonight. A superb car count with the white flag out for limited modified action. The top 3 go to the A, and your top 3 pretty well in hand in this one. Trying to give a battle for it is the 5D of Daniel Whitehill, trying to get that spot from the 4 of Terry Roach, and we got trouble. The young lady, the 13-year-old Kaylee Easernack is around, and the caution is out. Harry Hornbeck from Longview in the Candace Hornbeck Photography 14 HIRP. Ricky Ingles, the 1996 Super Champion in 81. Kelly Lockey in 14 and Thrifty Scotty Nichols. Here we go. Lights are out. We're underway. 8 laps the distance. They're 3 wide on the start for second. They're 3 wide mid-pack with Ingles on the outside. Oh my. Through 1 and 2. Thrifty Nichols goes 3 wide. He goes to the inside of the 8 and 1 of Ingles. Down the back straightaway. Lockey wants a piece of the pie as well. In the 3. Looking to lead lap number 1. It says it's Cundiff at 15J. It is. Tracy Cundiff going to lead lap number 1. Driving 1 of Jimmy Coates, all the stretch chassis. And the Founderly Texan, Big Boss Ross, holds on a second. Here comes Ingles. Ricky Ingles in 81, working his way up the 3rd. He's about to knock him in the back door of Ross Malone like a trick-or-treater with a sweet tooth. And Ross says, get off of my front doorstep. I don't have any candy. And Ricky says, I don't care. He's busted through the front door. He's going to walk through the back door now, and he's going to look to grab the 15 and bring him with him. 3 wide for 4th, off of 2 down the back straightaway. Good racing all over the speedway. And here comes Ricky Ingles with a slight job through 3 and 4. How do you like me now? Tracy Cundiff says, I don't like it too much. Off of 4, Ingles says, oh well. And he takes the race lead away. 3 in the books. Ingles going to roll the outside of the speedway, off of 2 down the back chute. And Tracy Cundiff just gets disposed of. And the 1996 Super Champion has been on a tear to open up the 2016 season. He's got wins. 2 wins at Arklatex. And a win here at Lonestar. Ricky has been bad fast this year. Oh, they're 3 wide right there on the front boulevard. Big Boss Ross got split. They're trying to go 4 wide for 4 different lanes wide. It is racy here tonight in Kilgore. Kicking up the rooster chairs off of 2 was Big Boss Ross, as he's lost a few spots here. Ross doesn't get the race here very often. Maybe he race here a little bit more frequently than Ross does. As we're down the back straightaway, Ricky Ingles has put the keys on the counter and he is checked out and he is gone. And Big Boss Ross Malone is coming to a halt. His fun meter's been pegged in this one. Tough break for Ross Malone. 1.5 laps to go now for Ricky Ingles in 81. He's already into turn number 3. What a war there for the 3rd and final transfer spot. All eyes on the 3rd and final transfer spot right now. The white flag out for Ingles, but looking at that 3rd and final spot off of 4 is Nate Gaines in the 7. Hold on. Caldwell in the 1C. Final time through 3 and 4. Gaines has that 3rd and final spot. Ricky Ingles takes a check to race number 2. And Nate Gaines is going to get it. He's trying to dive underneath. Caldwell can't get the job done, and he goes the elbow. It was the Farmerville Freight Train Brandon Ball, the AB Performance IRP Chassis B17 outside. It'll be Kevin Simpson out of Flint, Texas. 2 wins a year ago here at the Speedway. Royce Jones and those 700 troops. And kind of a stacked up start. David Armstrong in the 57th. 3 wide for the race lead into 1 and 2. Robert Taylor on the outside of the B-17 of the Farmerville Freight Train. Brandon Ball. Brandon Ball, formerly from Farmerville, Louisiana, just relocated, now lives in the Texarkana area. And he'll roll off the turn before with the command. And they're 3 wide for a second down the front boulevard. Oh my. The Flint Texan of the Rock and Roll Whataburger, number 56. He's trying to make Robert Taylor the meat in the bun. No pun intended. The Whataburger car rolling the second though through 3 and 4. He's got it off of 4. Gives the second spot to the Flint Texan. Kevin Simpson. Jim Hitt lost the handle there through 3 and 4. He'll get it relined out. No harm, no foul. We stay clean, we stay green. Off of 2, down the back chute. Good battle for second, shaping up here. Freight train is checked out, he's gone. The outside pole sitter at 53, Robert Serivner. My apologies for saying Seymour on the start of that one. Never have seen this particular racer, the 53 racer in Kilgore, nor any of the other race drivers. I have a little bit of homework to do here in just a few moments. Is Ball, your race leader, got really high, wide, and handsome there off of 2 down the back straightaway. But he's got a sizable enough advantage on your second place runner from Flint, Texas, Kevin Simpson. Robert Serivner in the third spot, 53. That's a really interesting last name. Robert Taylor back in the fourth, 1 spot on the outside, looking in to get in the show. Dosser trying to work to his inside. His time by, it'll be 2 laps remaining. Your race leader, the Farmerville Freight Train, Brandon Ball. Ball has been dominant to open up the 2016 season. Got a win at Arklatex, one of the 3 USNTS Cajun Clash events. He's got a win at Timberline Speedway as well. He's got a win at East Texas and Petty, and he's got a win at Super Bowl Speedway in Greenville, Texas. Passed off the tongue for 2 seconds. And he is still your race leader off the down the back straightaway. Brandon doesn't race here very often, and he's never won here at the Kilgore, Texas Speed Plant. He'll roll on the front of 4 foot, Armstrong down a lap, coming to the checkers. Your winner, the Farmerville Freight Train, Brandon Ball in B-17. Bad Fast, both in his open wheel mod and the limited of this season from Crandall, it's Bobby Ruffin. Outside of Ruffin, we got Mongo. Outside Stevie Cole in the 11K. Texas, Daniel Whitehill out of Indiana, 2K. We got our trouble. The Marshall Missile, Derek Grigsby. And the JCT Auto Sales, AMS Racing and Power number 69, Marshall Lubin Auto entry. He's already picked off 4 of them on the opening lap. The Missile from Marshall in car number 69. Got 2 wins here at Lonestar of the 2015 season. And skipping out on his own racetrack tonight to come down here to race for the big bones on the line. Garrett Grigsby, the 2-time winner of this event for the Love of Alex Top Texican Driving Benefit event. And he'll take the 3rd and final transfer spot down the front boulevard in 69. He'll just slide right up in front there. Here comes Jason. Jason Ingles started dead last in this race in the TNS Quality Services East Texas Equipment RB chassis number 12. He drifted a little high wide there, bobbled a little bit through 3 and 4. He's got his crosshairs dialed in the back of the 69 of the Marshall Missile, Derek Grigsby. He may have the better car right now. Ingles built that number 69 car, of course. The owner and builder of Ingles Racing Performance Chassis. Ruffin still your leader, but the battle hotly contested for the 3rd and final spot with the Marshall Missile, Derek Grigsby in 69 of the 12 of Jason Ingles. Ingles much better through the entry to 1 and 2. You can see it right there. But watch Grigsby get that power run off the exit of turn number 2 and head down the back straightaway and separate himself by a car length. But that gap is getting slimmer and slimmer as they wage war there for the 3rd and final transfer spot. The difference between being on the front row of a B main later on tonight and going directly into the A main. In the 3 and 4, Bobby Ruffin approaching lap traffic here. Whoa, look out Ruffin, he nearly got bottled up there. And 2 to go for Bobby Ruffin out of Crandall, Texas at 121. 2:15 of TJ Evans out of Kilgore had caught the back of him. But all eyes on the 3rd and final transfer spot. Take a look at the 3rd and final transfer spot. Eagle's going to go high, wide, handsome. He's going to dive down to the inside now. Grigsby trying to find something. Coming to the white flag. Ingles and Grigsby going at it. Ingles going to dive it to the bottom in the 1 and 2 at Grigsby. Grigsby's going to drift a little high, wide, and handsome off the 2. It may open the door for Ingles to make a move. Grigsby and Ingles going at it for the third and final transfer spot. Through 3 and 4, Bobby Ruffin's going to win this race easily in 121 and coming to the checkers. Ingles is going to get a big run off of turn number 4, drag races to the line. Derek Grigsby's going to shot here tonight in 29. Won 5 factory stock races here at Lonestar in 2012. He won 2 here in 2015, looking to get back into victory lane this season. Down the back straightaway, Hennigan. Hennigan gonna pressure the 38 of Johnny Reed for all he's worth for the top spot. He slides up just a little bit of a bobble there off of 4. Riesel has command at 38 off of 4. Hennigan, like I said a few moments ago, trying to duplicate what he did in the open wheel modified. He started on the outside front row. And that paid dividends. That outside line paid dividends. And look at that power move to the outside of J. Stu. Who is that? That's Cundiff. Michael Hale. Boy. Michael Hale was giving Jonathan Stewart Hale there for the third spot there that last time by through 3-4. And hard contact into the turn 3 wall. Look out, everyone else. It is Jeff Bates from Tyler, Texas, in 17X. Hennigan going to dive it back to the bottom and look to get around the 38 of Reed and slide up and leave him a little bit of room to the outside, and Reed takes advantage. Hard, good racing here in factory stock. Heat race number 1, leaning on each other through 3 and 4. 2 to go this time by. Who's it going to be? Hennigan and Reed, a dead heat that time at the line. And throw the 29 of Stewart's hat into the ring now. Oh, baby. It's heating up. Hennigan slides up in front. Off of 2 down the back straightaway in the turn number 3. This time by, it'll be the final circuit. 1 1/4 turns to go, and Jonathan Stewart throwing his hat into the ring. What more do you want, race fans? You got a 3-way takeover for the lead coming to the white flag. This time by at Lonestar. And heat race number 1 for the factory stocks presented by Day Motorsports. Stewart bobbles that time through turn number 2. Opens up the door for Reed to get back to second, respectively. And Hennigan, he's going to cruise through 3 and 4 with lap traffic ahead. Look out, Chris. Through 3 and 4, coming to the checkered flag. Chris Winnigan, Hennigan, your factory stock heat racer, the 2013 Armadillo Nationals champion, Donnie McBride Jr. Alan Lindo out of Hallsville, Texas in 136, the Caterpillar car. Brian Holland out of Winsboro in 181. Justin Cameron in 63. He's outside of row number 3, the Henderson Texan. Billy Mazzell out of Frankston, Texas. Good to see Billy Mazzell back behind the wheel. That Cyclone chassis, Michael and Lisa Jones Motorsports AMS Racing Your Power, number 50. The M50 Heavy Haul. Number 50, watch him work from the tail up to the front. You know he's going to do it. 7K at Darrell Stewart out of Gladewater, and Chaffin Smith out of Big Sandy is your field in this 8-lap affair for the factory stocks. Look at the move for Billy Mazzell fitting to the outside. Oh my goodness. The old Wiley veteran, the former ARCA Series Remax racer, who had a best finish of second, the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Back in the 90s, Billy Mazzell rolling like a big shot from the tail all the way up to 4th. Now he's 1 spot out of the show looking in. You can throw a blanket over 1st through 3rd right now. Johnny McBride Jr., the former Armadillo Nationals winner, goes to the inside of the 66 of Evans down the back chute into turn number 3. Colton Crafts holding on to a pretty wheel here tonight, but he's got his hands full now, and he gets turned by the 66 of Evans. Evans got into it hot and heavy. Who got into it? Take advantage of every opportunity when he does get to climb behind the wheel. One of the best racers to ever come out of East Texas, no doubt about it. Billy Mazzell in 50. Let's see if he has anything up his sleeve. Colton Crafts going to smash on the lap pedal and set the pace. Here we go. Here comes Mazzell. He'll scream to the outside and go 3 wide for the race lead, and he'll get on the binders just a little bit. And Donnie McBride for the race lead to the 18. Here comes Mazzell. He'll knock into the back door like a trick-or-treater with a sweet tooth. Will you let me in? McBride and Kraft says, no, I don't have any candy. Get out of here. Off of 4, the 18 of McBride holds on to the race lead at the flag stand over Kraft, the 50 of Mazzell. And it looks like Justin Cameron working his way into the picture now, that 63 car. Power run for him from 6th starting spot. Justin Cameron looking good here tonight at Lonestar Speedway. He's 1 spot out looking in, though. Billy Mazzell still giving Colton Crafts all he's worth, and he's got it. He's got the 2nd spot down the back straightaway. Now Colton Crafts about to be a victim of going out of the show. And Colton Crafts getting a little bit of assistance there, and he saves it. What a save. What a save by Colton Crafts. He didn't save the 3rd and final transfer spot, though, and now Alan Lindo, is going to knock on the back window of the 7C for the 4th spot. Final 2 trips around the Speedway for the former Armadillo Nationals winner, Dynamic Bryan Jr. The F&F Transmission More Oil Service sponsor number 18, Jeff Bates Performance entry out of Palestine, Texas. Oh, hard contact down the back straightaway. That was a hard hit, folks. Red it. Oh my goodness gracious. A lot of similarities between bull riding and dirt track racing. It's Dynamic Bryan Jr. ready to smash on the loud pedal here off of turn number 4 to lead the final few circuits in this one. Billy Mazzille going to stalk his tire tracks and holds on a second. He gets a good restart in car number 50. Alan Lindo. 136 rides in the third and final transfer spot. Lost quite a few cars in that melee. And after the disqualification of Evans, lost a few cars as we go for the race leading into 3 and 4. Billy Mazzille tries to stab to the inside of the 18 of McBride. The white flag waving this time by. Final trip around the Lonestar Speedway for car number 18 in Palestine, Texas. And the More Well Service F&F Transmission number 18 at Dynamic Bryan Jr. As he heads down the back straightaway, leading these top 2 competitors are 2 of the top factory stock drivers here at Lonestar, undoubtedly. And off of turn number 4, your winner, it'll be Dynamic Bryan Jr. winning heat race number 2 for the factory stocks. Billy Mazzille. Bill Ryan to second in car number 2. Inside of number 3, jumping the SRT chassis number 20, his brother. It's Nathan Sexton from Kilgore, Oklahoma. Taylor Clinton, the young man in car number 28C in the full throttle chassis out of Overton, Texas. Taylor coming up in the 93C out of Kilgore. Kenneth Porkchop Chamberlain, the fattest and fastest factory stock racer here in Kilgore in the 2015 season. Starts shotgun. It ought to be fun to see him work his way to the front in 7D. Won the final race of the year. They were 3 wide for the race lead, off the 2 down the back straightaway. They were 3 wide for 4th. You could throw a blanket over the entire field right now from 1st on back to 7, 8. Oh my, off the 4, looking to lead lap number 1. How about it? Tiffany Welch at 58 up on the throttle tonight, baby. How about the lady? Tiffany Welch showing the boys the way around Lonestar Speedway tonight. Hold on to it, Tiffany. And Sexton diving in deep there at the tail of the field. It's getting hot and heavy. The 15A to Kellis goes around. Oh, look out. Kellis goes around, but he gets back on the loud pedal and turns the car. And we stay clean, we stay green. You have got a hot and heavy battle shaping up here for the top spot at Lonestar with 2.5 laps in the books. Down the max straightaway into 3. How about it? Tiffany Welch holding on to the top spot. The only lady racing here tonight at the Speedway in the factory stock class. Kaylee Easernack's here in the limiteds. Into 1. She's got her hands full now with a pair of Oklahoma racers. Sexton in the 02 and Slater in 19S. And here comes Porkchop Chamberlain in car number 70, the Jacksonville, Texas racer. Look out. Porkchop Chamberlain, you know he's going to find his way to the front. He's from dead last. He's working on the 3rd and final transfer spot into 1 and 2. Chop. 7 wins at Lonestar a year ago. And Tiffany Welch just went high wide and Hanselman's opened up the door. They're 3 wide now for 2nd down the back chute. Slater drives it in deep into turn number 3 and goes door to door with a 58 of Welch and leans on her a little bit. She drives up the hill and still holds on to 2nd. Oh my. Oh goodness. Whew, what a race. And now lap traffic up ahead. This ought to get interesting. Sexton knocking on the back door to the 58 of Welch. Look out, Tiffany. Down the back straightaway trying to split the lap traffic. Tiffany gets into the back of the 20 of Sexton. Not intentionally though. Just has to get out of the way of the lap car of the 93. And they split the lap car with 2 laps to go. Sexton your leader. What an exciting factory stock heat race. As now it's finally kind of sorted itself out with Sexton your leader. Slater in a Sexton sandwich. You got Oklahoma 1, 2, 3 right now representing well here tonight in the great state of Texas with the white flag out. Dennis Slater trying to get one from Muskogee, and they're trying to put Colbert in Victor Lane 1 and 2. Porkchop Chamberlain and Tiffany Welch doing battle now. Tiffany Welch, she drove a very, very good and a smart race here. Phased to 5th on the final lap to the checkers. Your winner goes to Brandon Sexton in 02. Swiping the right side of the 6, but the 6 is a young man, Alex Williams, starting shotgun on the field. I like the number on that car. It reminds me of Mark Martin's old number 6 Valvoline car. That style of number 6. But here we go, Justin Holt on the front row with racing Jason Ingles. The lights are out, the green is out, and we're underway, ready to play for 8 laps. And Justin Holt slides up in front of racing Jason Ingles. Gets the whole shot into 1 and 2. Door to door there for the 3rd and final transfer spot down the back straightaway on the opening lap. Tough break for the 115 to be in 3. Billy Mazzille the 3rd's fun meter's been pegged really early in this one. Down the front straightaway. into turns 1 and 2. Justin Holt, your leader in car number 31. Boy, he would love to break into victory lane tonight. He has been overdue for a victory, but he's got to hold off Jason Ingles and get a heat race win first. Here comes Ingles to the inside for the race lead. He'll pressure Justin Holt. Holt turns down the challenge for now, and he sidesteps him into turns 1 and 2. Holt has the command, and he's driving a very smart and smooth race right around the outside of the Lonestar Speedway. Justin Holt, he's fast at every racetrack he enters. If he could just have a little bit of good luck on his side, he'd be okay. And Jason Ingles, if you could hold off Jason Ingles in that new IRP, that car's been bad fast. Got the hard charger at Arclotex last month. Coming from outside of the 15th starting position to finish in the 3rd spot in the A main. Jason Ingles knocking on the back door of Justin Holt for the top spot. The 3rd and final transfer spot's up for grabs. Langley trying to get it from the 91 of Davis. But everybody looking up at front to see if Jason Ingles can mount a charge and get around Justin Holt in 31. Justin Holt driving it very smooth and a smart race here tonight in heat race number 4 for the factory stocks. Ingles is giving him heck for it, but he can't get the job done. Ingles stalking the tire tracks now on the 31. And the battle for transfer. Door to door for the transfer spot. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Langley drives it in deep to the inside of the 91 and nearly makes contact. 2 laps to go this time by. The battle for transfer is heated up. Langley knocked on the back door to the 91 for the 3rd and final transfer spot. I believe Justin Holt's got this one in the bag. If he can hold on and drive the way he's driven the first 7 laps of this race, he'll drift up high, wide, and handsome off before, but Justin Holt looking good here tonight at Lonestar. Off before the battle for transfer, up for grabs. Langley knocked on the back door to the 91 at Davis into 1. He'll give him a shot in the shorts into 1. Langley and Davis are going at it for the 3rd and final transfer spot. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Langley's got it to the inside. Justin Holt going to win heat race number 4 for the factory stock. Ingles in 2nd. We're ready to go 20 laps the distance of open wheel modified action here at the Lonestar Speedway tonight. It's going to be Winnigan Chris Hennigan on the pole, alongside Max Eddie Thomas in the 8. And the lights are out, the cake's been baked, we fire them up off of turn number 4. We're underway at Lonestar in your modified A main tonight. It's going to be interesting as to get the whole shot on this race. Hennigan going to try to slide up protected from the 8 of Max Eddie. Down the back straightaway, door to door for the top spot. 2 of the top open wheel modified drivers in East Texas going at it tonight. The Quinlan Texan and the Marshall Texan. Winnigan Chris Hennigan. Hennigan leads lap number 1 in 16. The Parental Trust Career Surge CNC Oilfield Sputz powered Mars race car number 16 leads the opening lap at Lonestar tonight. And down the back straightaway, the caution's out. The caution is out. Pretty interesting is Winnigan Chris Hennigan and Max Eddie Thomas on the front row of your modified A main 20 laps. Who's it going to be? $1,400 on the line tonight. Here we go. Chris Hennigan and Max Eddie Thomas going to go at it. You got a Mars race car chassis built by Jimmy and Chris Mars out of Menominee, Wisconsin. What's going on back here for 4th? Larry Fears was all up in the left or the right side. I'm sorry, the left side of Jeff Harris there. But they sorted out, and you got a gaggle of cars from 4th on back doing war. Goodness. Leading the first 2 circuits here tonight. We're leading the lap on the opening restart here. As we did have an original restart for the melee there in 3 and 4 with the red flag that came out. 33 cars way off the pace. Let's hope that at some point in this race the 33 does not end up fouling up the field or any point. The cars awfully way too slow to be on the racetrack right now. And the 161 of Terry Jackson is going to draw the 2nd caution of this A main event. Hey, I may be wrong about this, but if that 33 car stacks up the field in this race, I would be very upset. No, that's not what I'm saying. I said if. It's like NASCAR. If you're not going a certain amount of speed, you got to go. Swinnigan, Hennigan gonna smash on it on the 4. Year later with 2 laps on the book. Airplane modified AM. And here comes racing Jason Ingles. What a restart for Jason. Jason goes over to the outside of Max Eddie Thomas. They go door-to-door for the second spot off the new down the back straightaway. Give the second spot to Jason Ingles out of Hallsville, Texas. The Quinlan Texan right back in third. Max Eddie in the 8th car. The Randy Copeland Motorsports IRB Jesse. We got a Wisconsin. Out front in car number 16 with Hennigan. Winning Chris Hennigan behind the wheel. You find racing Jason Ingles. He's won a lot of races here over the last 7 years. He's won 27 against Kilgore Speedway since 2010. Hitting the bar. Winning a races here over the last 5 seasons. As a accumulated both the limited and the modifieds. 2, 3, and 4. Number 4 winning Chris Hennigan still here. Leader with 6 years. Car number 16. Right around the hub. Hennigan already this season here. He's up on modifieds here. Another victory for him. On a major racing in at the Untitled Speedway. He's got 2 to be this year. He's also got a pair of victories at the Lonestar Speedway in Ringgold, car 16. He leads racing Jason Ingles. 12 car. Jason looking like he's in over a year. Kind of surprising. Jason's trying to get that modified program back right. And I'll tell you, it's working good tonight. He's been able to wrestle it around the 8 car. Max Eddie Thomas, who sits in the top 20 right now on the racing.com power rankings. And now the next straightaway, they're about separated by the same distance. Ingles and Hennigan back to the 8 and Thomas. The Jet Brent Fraser back to 4th. You got IRB race car or second, third, and 4th right now. And you find the huge Jesse 14. How about the run night for the Bladewater Texan this evening? Zach McMillan. That huge Jesse 14C, the Bladewater Texan, doing a hell of a job here tonight. Zach's just really getting the hang of this car. He raced his super late model last night at Arcliftex. Zach, the former PWSL's Rookie of the Year on the Super Tour. Having some fun. He raced the USPTX races to start off this season. Down the front straightaway, Chris Hennigan still in command of this one. He's about to approach heavy lap traffic. You kind of like to see this race go green. To see Hennigan have to get up on the wheel and work through lap traffic. Often, the driver who is in front does not have the clear advantage. The driver in second can see where he needs or not need to go. And it ought to be interesting to see if Hennigan has trouble getting through lap traffic and if Jason Ingles can capitalize on it. As it is heavy lap traffic up front for your leader Hennigan right now. He disposes of 1 up through 3 and 4. Jason Ingles still in hot pursuit, who's in second. Max Eddie in hot pursuit of the 12. Your top 3 are breaking away from the field. And Brett, the Jet Frazier, the Mr. Plummer, Bassett Motorsports. Number 33 IRP is trying to catch that duo there behind Hennigan. And here it goes, victory and 4. Hennigan going to go high, wide, and handsome on the 4. Look out, Chris. Chris trying to squeeze to the outside of the 13 of Robert Taylor there. And he'll put the heat all over him. The Bedford Bullet. Taylor Ratliff right there. They're 3 wide through live traffic. Like I said, this could be the difference in this race. Jason Ingles knows he's got to go. He knows he's got to go now. He says, this may be the only opportunity for me to capitalize and get up in here and ruffle up Chris Hennigan for the race lead. And he is catching him, folks. That gap has diminished quite a bit here as Hennigan finally disposes of the 13 of Taylor. And here comes Jason. He'll dispose of Taylor down on the number 3. Look at Jason. He's driving that car so hard and on the edge right now. Doing everything he can to reel on Hennigan, but Hennigan just so good, so smooth through lap traffic. A wheelman indeed. And of course the driver's second and third of wheelman is due as well, Your Honor. As now Jason Ingles trying to get inside of the Bedford Bullet. Taylor Ratliff and he will off of 4. Give it to Ingles. Finally dispose of the lap traffic here. So now some clear selling up in front. A clean track for the 16 of Chris Hennigan. He's only got the 16 of Harris. About to strap a half a straightaway up in front. Who will be the next car to be a victim to go a lap down. And now Jason Ingles back in second has his hands full with Max Eddie Thomas, the Quinlan Texan. He's been fast, open up the 2016 season. He's got wins at RPM, Devil's Bowl right here at Lonestar. And I know he's got to win somewhere else, so I'll have to double check on that in a few moments. But I know Max Eddie just has been on a tear here. And 2 laps to go. No way. Kelly Lockey just goes up and smoke off the 2 down the back straightaway with 2 laps to go. Kelly Lockey cannot catch a break. He's on the way to the Heartbreak Hotel. Hennigan has separated himself here by about a straightaway over your second place cars. The white flag is out for Chris Winnigan Hennigan. Hennigan rolls off the 2 down the back straightaway. Max Eddie Thomas got in there hot and heavy for the second spot on Ingles. Cruising through turns 3 and 4. They'll pick up the second win at Lonestar Speedway in 2016. This time, for the first time for Alex Taylor, for Robert and Trish. Chris Winnigan Hennigan, your Opal of Modifying winner tonight. He'll pocket $1,400 for his effort. And for tonight's Limited Modified A feature event after the invert and the redraw. On the front boulevard of the opening circuit here in your Limited Modified 1400 to win a main event. They're 3 wide for third. The Farmerville Freight Train bottles up the field there momentarily. Oh my. Look out, Bobby Ruffin. Jordan over the second spot with Chad Jones out of Bells, Texas. Jones. Oh! He got a little loose there on the turn number 4. Chad Jones did. He caught the handle of it though. And the Freight Train from Farmerville, Brandon Ball trying to pick back up the slack that he lost there with that opening circuit. The Marshall Missile, Derek Grigsby, way back mid-pack in 69, just kind of got bottled up there as well. As we look off of 4-year leaders, the Flint, Texas racer from the Rock and Roll Whataburger, sponsored 561 of Kevin Simpson, the Hitman Designs entry. Bobby Ruffin in the 121 out of Grandville, Texas. What a war from 4th on back. Here comes Ingles. Ricky Ingles. Uncle Ricky is rocking and rolling around the Lonestar Speedway tonight. He'll slide right up in front of Holland, 2, 3, and 4. Look out! TJ Evans just goes around the Kilgore Texan. And he is not got back on the loud pedal just yet. Thank you so much. As we relight the fire and the candles are relit off of turn number 4, here we go. Your leader from Flint, it's Kevin Simpson. We got a Walmart in the Target parking lot off the exit of 4. Take a look at that, Austin. Kevin Simpson out of Flint, Texas. It's up to him to smash on the loud pedal. We're back on our way. The Rock and Roll Whataburger, sponsored 561 Hitman Designs entry, leads him in at turn number 1. I'd keep your eyes on the 81 of the 1996 Super Late Model Champions. He's going to try for a second on the inside of the 121 of Bobby Ruffin. And he got around the Farmerville Freight Train, Brandon Ball. And here comes Ruffin to the inside for the race lead. Door-to-door for the top spot. Here at Lonestar, you got a dandy shaping up off of 4. Give that lap to the Flint Texan Simpson. And he throws an elbow into 1 and 2. Bobby Ruffin and Kevin Simpson roughing each other up there on the front boulevard into 1. Oh, baby. You got it shaping up for a dandy here tonight. Bobby Ruffin drives it in deep into turn number 3, and he'll throw it right in front, cross underneath the 9, or the 561 of Kevin Simpson. Simpson drives it back deep, looking to return the favor. Does he have the clearance? Look out, Ruffin! Bobby Ruffin almost got on the wall there with the exit of turn number 2. Kevin Simpson, it's about to get hot and heavy and hairy, folks. Hey, you're about to find out what I mean by that. Bobby Ruffin may about to be running out of patience with the 561 of goodness gracious. Got another caution here to the bottom of turn number 4. So here we go. Nothing like a little bit of cash here by Led Zeppelin to get the blood pumping and go down here and flyers. Here's your race leader. Ruffin leads them in 1 and 2, and the driver who I've told you better keep your eyes on for the majority of this race. Hopefully we can get some green flag laps logged in the books here, as it is hotly contested all the way back from 5th on back. It is wild. It's a log jam. But here comes Uncle Ricky. Goodness, see me in the tower. I doubt you're here, but if you are, come see me. Lights are out. Bobby Ruffin out of Crandall, Texas on the loud pedal. We're back on the way. Keep your eyes on Ricky Ingles in 81. And he get a good restart on the outside of the Flint Texan. He does. He's got it. He's got exactly what he's been looking for. And he'll try for the race lead. 3 wide off the exit of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. And here comes the freight train from Farmerville and B17. The Farmerville freight train, Brandon Ball and B17 is going to work to the inside. Or he'll go to the outside off of 4. Ingles now up a second. He has that spot comfortably in hand now. I tell you what, you better watch out, because Ricky Ingles is coming for the top spot, fast and in a hurry to the inside of the 121 of Ruffin, off of 2 down the back straightaway. Trying to sort out these wild battles mid-pack. Grigsby picking them off and making gains through the field. Off of 4, though, the pressure up front for the race lead. It's Ricky Ingles. nipping at the heels and the tail feather of the 121 of Ruffin. Ruffin says, I'm up to the challenge right now, Ricky. What else you got? What else can you throw at me? Ricky says, I've got something up my sleeve, but I'm not going to tell you just yet. May wait to show his cars later into the going. You don't want to show him everything you've got right now. May play a little conservative, but you got to keep him within striking distance off of Ricky. Ruffin separating himself now from the 81 of Ingles by about 3 car lengths in the turn number 3. And that could pay dividends coming down to the wire of this race if Ingles cannot pull back to him. He needs to keep the 121 within striking distance to be able to make a bold move coming down to the end of this race. However, there could be another caution, re-rack and stack this field with the current analytics of this race. I would say that you may see another caution flag before it's all said and done. So we'll see. So right now, Bobby Ruffin still in command of this race, and the 121, the Crandall Texan. He's been very good to start off this 2016 season. He won the opening limited modified event of 2015 right here at Lone Star. And the caution's back out. 9 laps complete. Here we go. Ruffin on the loud pedal. We're back underway. The Crandall Texan has driven a very smart race in 121 to this point. Can he hold on? Ricky Ingles, you know he's got something up his sleeve on the restart. The Farmerville Freight Train, Brandon Ball took the 3rd spot away. And Daryl Mosley's broke through 3 and 4. Hopefully he can pull it down to the infield and get out of harm's way. Pull it down to the infield, Daryl. There you go, Daryl. All right, send Daryl Mosley to promoter schools. We got a side-by-side battle for the race lead in the turn number 3. Here comes Ingles to the inside for the race lead. How about it? Ricky Ingles has got it working right around the hub now, and he's got that 81 car working to expectation. The RPT operating Ingles race performance superior race graphics car number 81, and he followed there just like the B-17 who was following and so did of Brandon Ball. Ball lost a few car lengths, but Ingles has got the 121 in his crosshairs. He's ready to strike. Off of turn number 4, rolling the hub, but Ruffin around the outside. Got that outside line with the momentum working his advantage. He dives back off into 1 and 2 right to the center of the racetrack. Ball screams to the bottom. It seems that Ricky is much better right here to the entry to turn number 3 and off of extra 4. Look at Brandon Ball driving in deep there at 3 in the B-17. So right now, all eyes are to see if Ricky Ingles can catch up to the 121 of Ruffin. Another bobble there off of 2 down the back straightaway for the 3rd place racer, the Farmerville Freight Train, Brandon Ball. And Bobby Ruffin is starting to skate away once again out front of the 121 car. It should be 12 in the books now, 8 laps to go. 12 in the books, 8 laps to go here at Lone Star. And for the love of Alex, stop texting and driving event. And Bobby Ruffin out of Crandall, Texas is in command at 121. He's been challenged several times on these restarts. And once those tires heat up, he's able to separate himself, and that car really comes to life. Very impressive what Bobby Ruffin's been able to do here in his... He doesn't race here very often at Lone Star, so when he shows up and he's able to perform the way he does, it's very, very impressive. And he has separated himself now by 5, 6 car lengths. Well, a half a straightaway either way over the 81 of Ingles, who holds on to 2nd still respectively. Ball still 3rd. His 4th is for Flint Jackson, Kevin Simpson. In 5th, Dean Navity, Addiction Chassis number 17. Down to stand for racing Jason Ingles, who's trying to the outside, and then number 12. Look out, Jason. He pulls to the back bumper there on the front boulevard. The question is there enough laps remaining for Ruffin to catch lap traffic to make this race get interesting? But I'm not sure that there is. Nope, 2 laps to go this time by for Bobby Ruffin. 2 circuits remain for the Crandall Texan and 121 Bobby Ruffin. He's already off of 2, headed into turn number 3. Midway through turns 3 and 4, off of 4, he'll see a face full of white flag this time by. Looking to lead the final 19th and 20th circuit here at the Speedway tonight. For the love of Alex. And for Robert and Trish Taylor, do 3 and 4 for the final time from Crandall, Texas. He'll pick up his first win at Lone Star in 2016. Bobby Ruffin out of Crandall, Texas puts the 121 in victory lane in the limited modified action and pockets $1,400.
Starting lineup for your final evening of the night. Here for the love of Alex, stop next driving benefit event. It's about to go hot and heavy for 20 laps in this. Who's it going to be tonight? You got Lazy Jason Ingles set the pace on the
Ram Motorsports. And the green flag is out, and it's waving, and we're underway here at Lone Star. 20 laps are 3 wide for the race lead on the opening circuit, and Billy Mazzell gets the whole shot and has the race lead as he enters turn number 3. Billy Mazzell, who had one of the baddest, fastest race cars earlier in heat race action, it comes to him here in the A-main on the opening lap, and he'll lead lap number 1. I'd keep your eyes on 29 of Jonathan Stewart as well. And you better watch Justin Holt. He had a bad, fast race car earlier. Justin Holt working to the bottom of the racetrack of the EPM Performance number 31 Cooper. Entry the White Oak Texan working to the inside down the front straightaway of Johnny Reed. I'm telling you, if Justin Holt can clear Johnny Reed as they go 3 wide for third off the 2 down the back straightaway, Justin Holt at the bottom of that battle around the hub. Chris Hennigan off the pace at 16. Hennigan off the pace. Chris Hennigan off the pace in car number 16. His fun meter's been pegged early in this one. Will not go back-to-back tonight, or will not pick up multiple wins on the same night. As now Justin Holt does get the advantage there over the 19 of Slater, and here comes Dynamic Bride. Dynamic Bride Jr. up to the 5th spot. Justin Holt up to 4th. The Laird Hill Texan, Johnny Reed 3rd. In 2nd, it's Racing Jason. And Billy Mazzell, your leader, into 1 and 2. It is a tall task for any of these competitors to get up on the wheel and wrestle this race lead away from driver 50 of Billy Mazzell. He is a hot shot. Oh, goodness gracious. You saw that coming a mile away into turn number 3. The 29 of Chase Duke, Jonathan Stewart. He's going to keep it rolling, send him to promoter school. Never mind. Don't send him. Don't send him just yet. We're going to retain him. Bobby Ruffin from Crandall, Texas in the 121. We're about to find out who's going to go to victory lane here in the factory stocks. With Billy Mazzell out of Frakeston at the point, racing Jason Ingles and Johnny Reed 2nd and 3rd respectively. This ought to get good. Don't count out Justin Holt either. Oh, and a bobble by the Triple X. Here comes Holt now. He'll try to take advantage. He's got Dynamic Bride Jr. to his outside in the turn number 3. Gift 3rd spot to Justin Holt. Holt needs a good run in a bad way. He needs some confidence rolling off from this weekend. He's had a good car, and he's going to try to clear up in front of the 18, and he's got it. Justin Holt's got it. Don't count him out. He could get one of the biggest ones of his career tonight. The car's good enough to do it. I've watched him all night. And he's reeling in that lead duo for the top spot now with Dynamic Bride nipping at his heels. Door-to-door for the race lead off of 4. Mazzell uses that outside line to separate himself into 1. Billy Mazzell trying to hold off a hard-charging number 38 of Johnny Reed. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Justin Holt driving a flawless race tonight. He's going to go high, wide, and handsome and look for a big sweeping run off of turn number 4. And around goes Ingles. Look out. Ingles right in front of the field, but sending to motor school, he keeps it going. No harm, no foul. And Billy Mazzell now has his hands full for the race lead, and Justin Holt's ready to pounce. You could see it coming. Right there, you could see it coming. I was, unfortunately, I hate to see that for the White Oak. Mazzell turned down the challenge each time, but his car was slowing up each and every circuit. It looked like Reed was getting faster. Can McBride Jr. capitalize on that? Sexton's right there, as well as Langley. Here we go. We drop the hammer. We're back underway. As we head back off into 1 and 2, Billy Mazzell with the lead. Donnie McBride trying to fit it to the outside of the 38 as they go door-to-door down the back straightaway. McBride has that outside line and that preferred advantage as he'll drive it in deep into turn number 3 to the outside of the 38. Door-to-door there for 2nd. Mazzell still leads on the restart, coming down to the flag stand in 50. To the front boulevard we go. Side by side for 2nd. McBride, he'll fade back to 3rd after Reed's 38 car comes to life, and you may get the same replay of what you got a few moments ago. Justin Holt tacked to the back of the field in this one, and you got one around Alex Williams. Hopefully Alex can get on the gas and pull that car to the infield without bringing out a caution, because you got a great race shaping up, and he unfortunately will not pull the car to the infield, but until you're behind the wheel of one of those things and trying to get it refired up. How many laps remain? 9 complete? 9 laps complete, 11 laps to go in your A main event for the factory stocks tonight. 9 complete, 11 to go here on the restart. BM, Billy Mazzell, your leader in car 50, the Frankston, Texas racer. As they try to go 3 wide for second off a dude down the back straightaway. How about Wesley Langley, car number 44? He came all the way out of a B main tonight. He's into the 4th spot. He just grabbed that spot away from the SRT chassis number 20. And hey, there's the other B main winner. I told you, you better watch out. I would not be surprised if he could win the B main and the A main all on the same night. Speaking of chop, pork chop, Kenneth Chamberlain, last year's winningest driver at Lonestar Speedway. He just took over 5th spot down the back straightaway. You better watch out because Chop is coming to the front. He's got enough time to get the job done as well. He may need one or two more cautions to help play to his advantage, but he's got a good enough race car now. We'll see if Pork Chop can get the job done. He is up to 5th now, and he's about to knock into the back door of Langley and the 18 of McBride Jr. for the top 4 for the 4th and 5th positions. Cautions back out. Well, how many race fans thinks the Frankston, Texas veteran racer Billy Mazzell can hold on? He got on the gas pretty early there, but playing a little cat and mouse on the restart, we're backing away. Headed off into turns 1 and 2. Billy Mazzell still your leader. How about Langley in the 44? Oh my goodness. The Lone Star Speedway track regular, and here comes Johnny Reed roughing him up. He throws the elbow in the 3 and 4. You got a battle for the race lead, or for second off of 2 down the front boulevard. Wesley Langley, who won the... Oh, some fireworks there. Let's see if we can get this one rolled off to the checkers. How about Wesley Langley, Lone Star Speedway race fans? What a drop for him. He'll knock onto the back door to the 50 of Billy Mazzell on the restart. Does he have anything? And Pork Chop, Kenneth Chamberlain's right there inside of the top 5 as well. Billy Davis throws his hat into the ring in 91. Donnie McBride Jr. bobbled off the exit of 2 down the back straightaway. Looked like he lost power for just a moment. But how about the run from Langley from a B main to second tonight in car number 44? What a performance. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Pork Chop Chamberlain is knocking the back bumper off the 38 of Johnny Reed now. They had an outstanding race here a few months ago, or in December rather, for the stocking stuffer 25, and he made a power move to the outside. The 70 of Chamberlain did around the 38 of Johnny Reed to get the job done that night. He'll have to duplicate that performance from 6 months ago again here this evening. Down in the 3 and 4 off of turn number 4. Billy Mazzell's led every lap of this race, but he has been challenged multiple times and has not been able to skate away from the rest of the field. Wesley Langley has driven purely flawless in this A main tonight. That car number 44 is the fastest car on the racetrack right now, and he's proven it coming out of a B main to get the job done. Can he do it? He's all over the back bumper of the 50 of Billy Mazzell. He might have to root one of the best racers coming out of this region. And will he play sportsman and show the driver of 50 some respect tonight? I've never seen Wesley Langley drive dirty in his whole career, and I don't expect him to tonight, but I don't expect him just to give Billy this win either. This is about to get heated up hot and heavy, and this is what you like as a race fan. Wesley Langley is knocking the back door off the 50 of Billy Mazzell. Mazzell knows he's there. Mazzell, a very smart racer. He knows how to make his car as wide as possible and protect. Langley swings high, wide, and handsome off of 4, trying to get a run on Mazzell, and Mazzell just holding him at bay. Mazzell has held off every charge, and he's held him at bay each and every circuit, and it's getting heated up now. Langley is going to have to throw the kitchen sink at him, and now the 38 car is coming back to life. Johnny Reed, it's back in it. 2 to go, this time by Lone Star Speedway race fans, and Langley tries to the inside for the race lead. Oh, he got it on heavy and touches the 50 of Mazzell, and around he goes. Oh my goodness gracious. The 44 of Langley wanted a win so bad. You didn't see it. If you would have said that he needed to be deep. And we're going to go back green here. Wesley Langley in the 44 somehow retains the top spot of the 44, but Johnny Reed says, you know what, I want the whole pie. I would not count out Pork Chop in this race or Donnie McBride. Oh my goodness. Off the exit of number 2 down the back straightaway, Johnny Reed. 16 season tonight at 44. He's driven a true flawless race at this point. Makes a contact there with Mazzell. Questionable, not sure. We'll let you race fans decide that one. Walking side by side. That's another bad start. And that was another not good start. And Johnny Reed really got the jump on the 44 of Langley there. Hot and heavy here in the late going. Will it be the 44 of Langley or the 38 of Johnny Reed, who's jumped the last 2 starts? Or how about the 18 of McBride or the 70 of Pork Chop, and he did it again! He did it again, and then he's going to slide him into 1 and 2. And Langley's going to lose it because he can't fit it to the outside and run out of real estate. Johnny Reed, your race leader. Oh my goodness. 3 times a charm, and it plays out the same exact way. Off of 4, the white flag is out for Johnny Reed. Wesley Langley may run in there hot and heavy and say hello and give him a little tap to the rear tail feather. Final time in the turn number 3, folks. Do you see it coming or do you not? And the caution is out. Goodness gracious.